Shalom, all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And citation you Akim teach all truth and sincerity. This can be called Babylon will be thrown down with great violence. So this is Revelations 18 verse 21. It says, "And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all." Um, and Babylon, which is AKA America, Salaki, yeah, it's AKA America. This land over here in the West is Babylon. It's the virgin daughter of Babylon, the daughter of Babylon that ought to be destroyed. You know, Esau Edom's, kingdom, which is America, because this place influenced the entire earth, in their wicked, perverse ways, you know, um, and this place has never had, what's the word, foreign war, to impact this place to where, um, like an example I'm thinking about is how when they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, if I'm saying that right, those different cities in Japan, America hasn't experienced devastation like that, then those places over there have experienced, so that's why it's called the virgin daughter of Babylon, because really a foreign nation hasn't really invaded and did some major damage to this place on this soil, but not to go off topic. The point is, in to understand, this place will be taken down by violence. Um, before there's peace on earth, there'll be great violence, and this place cannot continue to be running when Yahushua established the kingdom of heaven. Um, so I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go to Daniel, if I can get it. It's Daniel chapter 2, and I'm reading verse 34. This Daniel 2 and verse 34. It says, "Now sawest till the stone was cast down, and without hands, which smote the image upon his feet, that was of iron and clay, and bricked them, and no, not brick, and break them to pieces." It says, "Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, and the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and because like the chaff of the summer floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. The stone that smote the image became a great mountain, and filled the whole earth." And that stone is Yahushua. He's going to completely annihilate that entire statue and establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. I'm gonna go to 44. "And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever." It says, "For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron and the brass and the clay and the silver and the gold. The great power has made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. Because that stone is gonna break all, and what's the word? Uh, Salaki. That stone is Yahushai, and all those kingdoms that are going to be destroyed, all the governments of the earth that are ruling now, all the heathens that are ruling, all their kingdoms are going to be brought down, and the kingdom that's going to be set up after they're brought down is the kingdom of heaven, which will consume, like the scriptures say, consume all those kingdoms, and once it's established, it will be established forever. I'm gonna go back to Revelations 9 and verse 15. It says, "And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them." Because the angels are the eyes of the Lord, the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They're spying out the wickedness of spying out this kingdom, and reporting back all the wicked deeds that's going on down here in Babylon to Yahweh. And they're prepared to come for battle against when during the day of the Lord, which will not be like the scripture said, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, even very dark, and there's no brightness in it. They say, "Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. What end is it for you?" Because like when the angels come and with Yahweh Shai, they all coming. What's the word, with the heavenly host to make sure that the kingdom of heaven, this plan that Yahweh wants to execute, gets executed, fully, with no mistakes, and with with all perfection, because the angels are gonna take charge over the election of the nation of Israel, and they're gonna, because they're right now, they're in the chariots, spying out the Babylon, which is America, and they're reporting back to the Heavenly Father, every day, when the sun goes down, they go and tell the Heavenly Father what's going on down here in Babylon, because of the eyes of the Lord on the earth. But anyway, I'm gonna go to Isaiah. How much is that? Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 1. It says, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see," it says, "lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. It says, I commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones from my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. And it says, the noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. Yahweh of hosts mustered the host of the battle. Because, his armies, which he has an army in heaven, but he also has the men of the Lord on earth who are part of that. Lord willing, they're part of the elect, part of, Yahweh Bashin Yahshua's army. And I'm going to read verse 5. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. It says, howl ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as the destruction from the Almighty. It says, therefore shall all the hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Because when they see the chariots, when they when chaos is going on in the streets, when there's no food, when they're thirsty, basically when all hell breaks loose, a lot of people are gonna faint. Men are gonna turn from being masculine to being, very, very feminine. Turn into girls in that day. Especially when they start seeing apparitions and weird stuff come out the sky. They already seeing chariots. The so-called UFOs, but when it really gets like, what's the word, scary out in these streets, a lot of these people are not going to be able to understand nor withstand all the things that the Heavenly Father is going to bring out to make sure that His plans, follow through and are perfectly executed, and it works out. Read verse 8. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them, and they shall be in pain as a woman that travail. They shall be amazed one at another, and their faces shall be as flames. It says, behold, the days of Yahweh Bashin Yahshua cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Yeah, because he's gonna come. That day is not gonna be filled with lollipops and rainbows. No, that day is gonna be a grievous day, the day of the Lord, because the day of Yahweh Bashin Yahshai is not gonna be a day for the wicked to rejoice in. The righteous will rejoice. The ones that are part of the hopeful elect, they're gonna rejoice, and they're gonna receive a lot of benefits in that day, because they're gonna reap the benefits for all the work they did in the ministry on that day. And let me go to verse 11. It says, this is verse 11. Isaiah 13:11 says, I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So all the wicked will get what they deserve in that day. Judgment, a lot of judgment will be going down. A lot of people will die. In that day, blood will be up to the horse's bridle, which is basically like up to the horse's neck. You know, Nobody will escape judgment. Yahweh Bashin Yahshua is not a respect of persons. When it comes to judgment, he'll judge you according to your deeds. According to your wicked deeds, that's the way you're going to be judged. It's not about respect of persons. Like, you could be a high official in this world, but in the eyes of the Lord, don't matter who you are. Judgment is has no respect to persons. Um, I think I'm gonna get last two, and then I'm gonna try to get this out before it hits 20 minutes. This is Jeremiah 50 verse 13. It says, "Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues." Yeah, this place, which is America, which is Babylon, will not be inhabited anymore. It will become a desert for desert creatures. All the desert creatures will dwell over here. This place will be completely you know burnt up, and will become a place for desert creatures. Verse 14 says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spear no arrow, for she hath sinned against Yahweh." Yeah, because missiles will be dropped on this place, and not just missiles. The laser beams from the chariots is going to amplify that fire that's going to burn this place to a crisp. You're not going to know where New York ends, where California is. This place could completely be turned into ash. And read verse 15. It says, "Shout against her round about. She has given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, as she has done, do unto her." I'm gonna go to 29. Yeah, because this place will be destroyed. This place is not gonna last forever. Read verse 29. Says, "Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it around about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she has done. Do unto her, for she has been proud against Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel." And because this place acts like it's never gonna fall, you know. America believes this, land of the free, home of the brave. When this place is not free, this place is going to receive destruction, because the sins have reached up to heaven, and the Most High is tired of this place, and he's going to send a grievous destruction upon America, which is Babylon. It's going to be taken down by great violence. Last one we get is Joel. Joel 3 and verse 19. It says, "Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed the innocent blood in their land." Because this place has been, how Esau, Edom, the Red Hebrew Edomite, the Caucasians, how they got this place, how they got, dominion and rulership over this place, was by the shedding the blood of the children of Israel upon this land, shedding the blood of the northern kingdom, shedding the blood of the southern kingdom. This place has to, how this place is going to be cleansed by shedding the blood of the rulers who are who shed our blood, who annihilate our ancestors and enslaved our ancestors and took credit for every invention that our ancestors created. You know, everything that we use today was made from Israelite inventions. You know, but not to really go off topic. The blood that was shed on this land is the only way this land can be cleansed is by the blood of the person that shed it. Their blood has to be shed on this land, and this place has to be cleansed with fire. That's the only way, you know. But anyway, I'm ending right here. I'm gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone, and salutation. I can teach all true sincerity and shalom.